Hey Wanderers, prepared to wander out in the woods, and what I want to do today is show you a couple of knives that I've found that are under $100 and that I feel may be suited for a good general purpose survival knife. So going to get into it, going to do a little testing and see how they perform, and then see what you guys think, so stick around. Alright, so the holidays are over, and over the holidays I got a couple of new knives in that I've been kind of eyeballing for a while, and today is the day that I needed to get out and I want to show these things to you. I want to test them a little bit. And what's interesting about them is they're two very different price points, but there's a large similarity on how they look. At least as far as blade profile, but that's where it ends, and then they become very different. So first knife that I want to show you, this is the Odenwolf Wolf 2. Just picked this up. Very unusual blade shape right here with that little pronounced back on it, but it is a full tang knife with a 4-inch blade, a little bit over a 4-inch blade, and a over-molded handle. So just from the looks of it and the feel of it, it seems like it would be a really good general purpose outdoor knife. And then what I want to compare it to and show alongside it is this knife. And this is the Oknife Fortitude. As you can see, it has a very similar blade profile. Okay, very close. A little bit deeper in the belly, a little bit more upswept on the tip. And this is D2 steel, and this is more expensive. So this one is right around, I think, $85, $89. This one's in the $32 to $35 range. So vastly different price ranges, different steels, different thicknesses. The Oknife Fortitude is a little bit thicker. Both are a coated blade. So with the Odenwolf, there are 3 versions. There is a 1, 2, and a 3. The 1 is just the plain sheath. The 2 comes with this textile lock on the back. And then the 3 comes with the textile lock, but it also comes with a ferro rod holder, and there's a sharpener stone built into the sheath. So, and of course, different price points as they go up. So there's some different options also. There's black, OD green, there is a coated blade, there is a non-coated blade, so you can kind of pick and choose what you want. 440 stainless. So that's a good general purpose steel. You don't have to worry about corrosion as much with the 440, which makes it really suited for outdoor use. And what I love about it is, what really drew me to this knife was the handle. It's comfortable. It has good grip because of that texturing and that kind of rubber material. And it's not even rubber, it's more of a hard plastic. I don't know, it's hard to describe, but it's good stuff. It's just got a good grip and feel to it. And then the sheath has a nice positive lock. And then of course with that tech lock, that's going to allow you to carry that on your belt, on a strap of a pack. A lot of different options for carrying. Now, in contrast, the Fortitude, very similar setup, nice Kydex sheath, does come with a tech lock on the back. It's a little bit more robust, just a little bit. It is full tang, D2 steel, a little over 4-inch on the blade. It has a coated blade that I believe this is a Cerakote, whereas the Odenwolf is not. I don't know what the coating is on that, but this is a Cerakote, so that's going to make it even tougher. Of course, Cerakote's, has a great reputation. And then the handle on this is much more thin, but still has a little bit of a choil to it. so you can really get in there, hold on to it, and not worry about this thing slipping in your hand. And I think that's really key for a general purpose survival knife that is just going to do all kinds of different duties, from carving, from cleaning animals, from you know, all that, camp chores, whatever. You want a good non-slip handle. So the Odenwolf has that with the the overmolded handle, and then the Fortitude has that as well with some there's some traction built into this G10, and of course you got the pronounced choil, so you can really choke up on this thing and hold on to it. And I went ahead and cut some hardwood that we could test out. Of course, with a knife of this, what I'm using this for, I want this to be tough. I want it to be able to do multiple things, but I want it to be able to stand up to some batoning, because I may or may not have an axe or a hatchet with me. And if properly used, a knife does a pretty good job of batoning. So I'm going to find a nice straight piece of wood here. So in my mind, the Odenwolf is much more comfortable than the Oknife Fortitude. The Fortitude's not bad, but because of the thinness of that handle and the squareness of it, you see that? The Odenwolf just feels much more comfortable in the hand. And what the Odenwolf really reminds me of is a beefed up Mora Companion or something of that nature. Now I know Mora makes more robust knives. The Kansbolt and the Garberg are fabulous survival knives. They are $100, under $100. I've done videos on both of those. I highly recommend those as survival knives. I don't think you can beat the Mora, Garberg, or the Kansbolt. But if you're looking for something else, something different, a different blade profile, these may be the ones for you. Definitely the Fortitude. I could definitely see this doing pretty well at camp chores and game processing and just, you know, cutting meat and things like that, just because of that tip. Now, tip concerns me a little bit. It's pretty thin, and actually it's thinner than the Odenwolf. The Odenwolf's slightly thicker. Things that I'd want to do to these would probably sharpen the spines on them. In particular, the Odenwolf, because it's got that groove right there, and that would be a prime spot to sharpen that spine, take that coating off, and make that a 90 degree, and then you could put your ferro rod right in there and pull that through. And of course, with this little humpback, you're able to extend your finger a little bit for finer tasks. You know, the wood that I picked is hardwood. It's dry on the inside at the middle, but the outer layer is, of course, wet. It's just been really wet back here in these woods. We had rain this week and snow this morning, so everything's a little damp. But the Odenwolf, I felt, was much more comfortable to use. Certainly made curls pretty easily. The Fortitude from Oknife took a little bit more, and I think that just came down to comfort level with trying to, I don't know, get a grip on it the way I wanted to. And I'm not working with the straightest wood, so by far this is not the most intensive test of these knives. That only comes from long-term use. You know, as a video guy, you just can't come out here and say this is the best knife ever and you've only used it for 10 minutes. That's ridiculous. So, but I know with other knives that I've tested, they're in long-term rotation. I can vouch for them. And some of those knives are Essie knives, of course, and then the Mora, Garberg, and Kansbolt. I've used those a lot. I know friends who use those a lot, people that I trust. So these are two knives that I just wanted to show you as options for the under $100 range, something a little bit different. And I definitely feel that the Odenwolf is a fantastic value. 440 stainless makes just a good all-around knife that you don't have to worry about so much. Throw this in your pack, your bug out gear, whatever, and you got a decent outdoor blade that is very comfortable to use. I love the handle on this thing. It is fantastic. Just a great design. I believe both of these are probably made in China, even though I haven't found anything to vouch that, but I'm pretty sure they are. This, on their website for the Odenwolf, they say designed in Germany. Of course, Oknife is, I think, associated with Olight, so it's kind of like a subsidiary. And of course, they make a lot of fantastic EDC knives, but this is their, I think, their first fixed blade, and it's really a decent knife. I love it. But this Odenwolf, for the money, you can't beat this thing, or you can. But I think it's a great survival knife. Yeah. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Unfortunately, it was cut a little bit short with the hunting dogs in the background. I didn't want to roam around and do a lot of activity. I wanted to stay kind of hidden. And of course, they're in the background barking and stuff. I didn't want to disturb the video too much, so I cut it a little bit short today. Didn't really do as many tasks as I wanted to, but at least you get to see these things in action a little bit and just get my kind of general thoughts on them. I think you'll be definitely seeing these more in videos. So as always, please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks so much for watching. Check out preparedwanderer.com. Great website with a lot of extra content on there, articles and videos, and check out the affiliate links down below if you're interested in these knives and learning more about them. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on the Prepared Wanderer.